Hello and welcome to the Comaea Academy. The Comaea Academy is your central resource for thought leadership and learning about the Comaea Competency Management Platform. This lesson covers how you will complete your self-review. It is based on a generic version of Comaea, and your version may differ slightly or may not have all the functionality available that are covered in this lesson. There are additional videos available in the Comaea Academy that will go into more details on each of the pages. After logging in, you will land on the home page. Your home page contains shortcut tiles for quick access to key sections of your Comaea profile. Here you will click on the Competency Shortcut tile. The Competency Summary is where you can review and interact with each of your competencies assigned as part of your job profiles. To change the job profile you are viewing, cycle through by selecting the Next and Previous arrows, or select a job profile from the More button. The Competency Tracker provides a consolidated view of all competencies from all profiles. The competencies listed here are only those which have been approved or have been set as a target in the past. You can add new job profiles and edit any you have already added by clicking the ellipsis menu icon in the job card. Let's select one of our job profiles and start the self-review process. The Assessment Progress panel displays the progress for both the number of competencies which have been self-assessed and the number of competencies which have been approved within the selected job profile. Clicking on the History icon will display when the assessment was last submitted and approved and by whom. The Job Readiness bar shows the breakdown of each competency status within the selected job profile. You can click the Job Readiness bar to filter your competencies below. To remove a filter, simply select Show All, and all competencies will be listed again. If you are using a larger screen, you can expand the competency table by clicking on the Expand icon above the table. The Columns icon allows you to add and remove columns from the table below. If you want to filter the table data, you can use some standard preset filters by clicking the Filters icon. You can sort the competency table using one of the standard sort options available by clicking the Sort icon. Please note that any selections using filters will be remembered even if you log out of Comaea, so ensure to check these when you next log in. Now, let's take a closer look at the competency table. The first column contains the title of the competency. If you want to know more about the competency, click the I icon to open up the competency guide. The self-assessment column contains your last self-assessment level. You can simply click a proficiency level to set it and use the X at the end to remove a score. Comaea saves all changes automatically, so setting a level is as easy as clicking it. You can also set your proficiency level in the competency guide, and many people prefer to use the competency guide if they are completing their self-review for the first time. The Approver column contains your approved level, usually set by your manager. If you are completing your self-review for the first time, you won't have any manager approvals yet, so this column will be blank. The next column shows the job requirement for this competency and for your selected role. Think of it as, what does good look like for the role? Be honest with your scoring. Even if you don't score at this level, it will help your organization understand what development activities they should provide to you to help you in your role. The Job Readiness column indicates how ready you are in relation to the job level requirement. You can be below, at, or above the job requirement, and this is indicated by the icons. The Job Readiness column will update only on the approved levels, so if your manager has not yet approved, then this will be blank for now. In the Development Target column, you can set yourself a target level that you wish to achieve. So, if you have scored yourself below the job requirement, you may want to set a target level to get you to the job requirement. Or, you may want to set yourself a stretch target, for example, that is above the job requirement, but will help you develop into a future role. Once you have set a development target, you will be signposted to learning activities that will help you. Clicking the View Learning link will show you any relevant learning activities that you can choose from. Any learning activities you add here will show in your assigned learning page. The next columns show the dates you last updated each competency, by you, and by your approver. Finally, the Actions column is where you can add comments or upload documents for each competency. This is where you can provide evidence to support your score. For example, if you have experience of this competency from a previous role, you can add comments to that effect that will help your manager decide on their approved score. You will notice that if you make any changes to your scores, you will see a red bar at the top of the screen. This is affectionately known as the nag bar, and will remain until you submit your scores for review. You may want to spend a few days updating before you are ready to let your manager know, so you can keep visiting until you have completed all your self-review. Clicking the link with Submit your self-review to your manager by sending them an email. You can choose to notify them immediately or later when you're ready. Let's just recap what we have seen in this tutorial. This lesson covered how to complete your self-review. Remember, there are additional videos available in the Comaea Academy that will go through other functionality and workflows. Thank you for watching and being a valued Comaean.